Hey everybody, it's Bird and Gutter. Fuck you. And this is the worst movies on YouTube. And this week we are doing Woodchipper Massacre. And why are we doing another massacre movie? Well, because last week was No Breed and we recoiled so fucking hard that we had to go to a 1988, 89, whatever you want to say, shot on video massacre movie with no fucking massacre in it.
Every time I hear his fucking name, I cringe. You know what I mean? Like No Breed, and I'm like, ah. I just picture bang.
That's the look he gives when he fucking licks his own fucking asshole.
Dude, that scene.
Why are we still talking about No Brain? That was
Did he
last
climax? It sounded like climax.
But anyway, as I said, Woodchipper Massacre is a 1989 shot on video fucking movie where everybody yells.
Look, I'm sorry I can't be around this weekend to give you a hand, but I just can't get out of this business trip. Besides, I know I can count on you to keep things running smoothly.
Yeah, sure. Listen, don't worry about anything. It's just for the weekend. Besides, what could happen?
You're right.
Everybody is deaf in this. They're screaming their lines at each other.
And obviously we know the reason because we had cameras in 1989, and basically there was two options: yell like I do,
or not be heard at all,
or
yeah, because then the power of the camcorder itself, that noise, over top of it. Some of the worst helmet hair I've ever seen, and pretty much every hair color is in this movie.
Well, anyway, we haven't got to any of that yet because now there is this text crawl saying this year 75,000 people were killed by family members, blah blah blah, but 1 in 10 is not solved, blah blah, blah, because the bodies never fucking appeared, blah blah fucking blah.
Well, none of my family members' bodies have appeared yet, so yeah.
And then this is one of those stories.
So basically, in the long run, don't be a dick. Don't go to your family member's house and be like, yeah, because they just might stuff your ass in something, like a wood chipper.
So anyway, it starts off with this shot of tools, right? And then this dude gets to his electric chainsaw, and then it cuts to outside, and there's just kind of...
It's kind of an advertisement for electric chainsaws.
And lots of electric chainsawing of
Look
trees.
how well these things work. Try cutting
and then
no tree,
we get this extremely long shot of a fucking wood chipper, and then dude putting wood in said wood chipper.
So we're getting basically, you know, how to run both machines, how to run the electric. Great, this is, what the fuck is this? You know, like an advertisement for lawn and garden. Like, what are we doing here?
And then fucking dad here comes up and scares the shit out of his 40-year-old fucking son. I love the acting.
He scares the shit out of him. He falls into the wood chipper, and then we get our first murder.
You just startled me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Having any problems with it?
No, it's pretty easy. It shouldn't take me too long to get rid of all those dead branches.
I knew it would do the job. This is one heavy-duty piece of machinery, but I need all the work done by Sunday night. It's only rented for the weekend, and I told the guy at the store he'd have it back first thing Monday morning.
And now we get the opening credits. The music is fucking amazing.
Sega Genesis.
Here.
At first, it reminded me of Devil Doll, but, you know, it was more upbeat.
So now we fade to Friday at 3:17 p.m. The school bus assumedly dropped these two fucking kids off.
Right. I like the roads. Like the painted, like there's a line, center line, but like the roads don't look like they could barely hold one car, let alone two.
So Tom and Denise here, glasses and braces.
Oh, fuck.
They're walking down the street having this conversation here.
Well, Mark seems to be okay.
It sounds like you like him.
It does not.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. You think you're so smart. Well, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay, Denise, but remember, you brought it up.
Both of them look like the dude, like they were doing his Halloween as Jaws from fucking James Bond.
Yeah.
The bad guy.
So blah blah fucking blah. They make it to the fucking mailbox and the kid ordered something. It doesn't matter because we'll get into that later. He checks the mail. It has not arrived yet.
Darn, nothing good. I thought it might have come by now. It has been 6 weeks.
What?
Official Rambo survivalist hunting knife. Besides having a rust-resistant precision blade, it also has a high-pitched radio signal that, when turned on in an emergency situation, can be heard for miles around.
I like the music leading up to him walking to it. And why the long shots? They definitely, the director, John McBride.
Yeah, John
he was
the fucking writer, director.
He's basically, you know, the Neil Breen, Tommy Wiseau of this film. Yeah, he was obsessed with long shots, you know, of the kid walking or somebody pulling out of the driveway and leaving and coming back, you know. It was like, what the fuck? Why do you need that shit?
So blah blah, fucking blah. The kids are hanging out in Dad's room while he's packing for his business trip.
Yeah,
and you know what
Dad's on a
80s
bit.
dad business trip means?
He's not coming back. Yeah, it can either mean he's not coming back or he's banging his mistress.
But anyway, they talk about how Aunt Tess is going to come over and watch them here.
It wouldn't have been any trouble, Dad. You didn't have to have Aunt Tess come and stay.
Yeah, she's creepy.
I can handle things.
I know you can, but you're on vacation, and I want you to have some free time to yourself. Besides, I feel really bad that I'm not going to be around this weekend to help you with the yard work. This way, you can go out Saturday night if you'd like.
Yeah, well...
Besides, I understand Aunt Tess loves to cook. You guys are in for some great meals.
And then they also talk about Tess's son, Kim, that was in jail here.
Whatever happened to that weird son of hers? Did he ever get out of prison?
Yes, as a matter of fact, he did. But listen, I don't want any of you bringing up that subject, okay? It isn't polite, and I'm sure that Aunt Tess does not want to discuss Kim. He's been nothing but trouble for her. It's a shame, really.
Kim looked familiar. Like he
But
could have
not.
been an extra on different things, but he wasn't. He was nothing.
Well, we don't see Kim for an extremely long time at this
of
point.
course not.
But then now the kid, Tom, he asks about this 10-speed that he's been wanting here.
Hey, Dad, listen. About that 10-speed that I've been wanting to get.
Tom, we've already discussed this. I still think you're a little bit too young for that bike. It's a big bike and a big responsibility, okay?
Okay.
That kid is too young for a fucking 10-speed. He's like
"No,
fucking
son,
12.
You're too much of a puss for a 10-speed. And besides, your fucking helmet hair would... I mean, like, look at it. Everybody had helmet hair, but this kid looked like he could have taken a blow to the head and been alright.
Well, his fucking head looked so fucking big.
Well,
It's like,
put the shotgun blast to the front of his... Everybody did. Her hair was parted all fucked, and his hair was like... Pearl, you know? Like, who's cutting these kids' hair? 40-year-old probably took care of his own hair, you know?
yeah, John,
It's out of
40-year-old.
place,
Yeah.
you know? You got the two younger kids, and then this 50-year-old supposed to be the older brother.
But whatever, Dad leaves in his CRX to this music.
Dude, my brothers both wrecked CRXs. That was their hellhound car. You know, every time they got into it, they wrecked or some shit.
So, cut to the kids doing stuff here. So, cut to Dad going to pick up Aunt Tess from the train station. He brings her back home, and guess what? She's a fucking bitch.
Yeah,
Because-
she's thunder cunt.
Well, here's this scene of her talking to the kids and stuff here.
Well, it looks like I arrived in the nick of time. You children look positively malnourished. John and Tom could pass for care poster children. You don't look much better, Denise. But at least you do have a little bit of color in your cheeks. Going to have to fatten you up. I brought you something, Denise.
Gee! Thanks, Aunt Tess.
Don't mention it.
Because, like, you know, she's that dreaded aunt. Constantly thinking, you know, and you just want to put her in a woodchipper. Yeah, this is twice now I spoiled the plot. Does anybody care? Probably not. But, spoilers! Like, because anybody going back and watching this, you know. I'd rather masturbate with a cheese grater.
But anyway, Dad leaves, and fucking Aunt Tess is a bitch again.
Well, don't just stand there looking like a bunch of morons. John, take my bag. Have you eaten yet?
No?
Unbelievable. I haven't even been here 5 minutes, and already I've got to start feeding people. You'd think your father would have given you something to eat before he left, but I guess that isn't the case, is it? Some people are so soft.
I had to cut you off because you were just rambling.
Well,
nonsense.
Dad never did say once what his business trip was, right? Did Dad ever say what
know.
he did?
I couldn't tell because everybody was talking like this.
5 minutes into the movie and your ears are bleeding.
No, I feel like I just came back from a fucking concert.
Yeah.
So now we cut to 7:25.
And Dad's a fucking liar, by the way. Because
Okay.
I'd have been pissed. Because Dad was like, oh, Aunt Tess, but
Great cook. And
great cook, loves to cook, you know, and then she made some dish.
well, yeah, it's the 7:25 dinner time, and she made this. It looks like some kind of pancake.
It looked like, dude, pancake,
casserole,
just a random egg in the center of it, you know what I mean? Whatever thing she hit on the side of the road, she threw that in there too. And she
So-
was mean as shit, and her wig's horrible, by the way.
Oh yeah, guess what? It's now Tess prays a lot in the beginning of this while the kids are trying to eat.
Let us be grateful for this glorious meal that has been set before us. It will enable us to get through yet another day of trials and tribulations. Forgive us our transgressions and protect us from the sinful thoughts that threaten to forever damn our immortal souls. Save us from the power of Satan and from the vile and evil thoughts that squirm, permeate, and gestate within our souls like maggots in a rotting and decomposing corpse. Amen.
Well, you have like that family member is like super religious, you know what I mean? Everything you try to talk about, they try to incorporate God into it, and you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, we're talking about burgers.
So now that it's time to eat, Tess dishes out, said food. I mean, who fucking cares? And then blah blah fucking blah. We now cut to Tess washing dishes, and guess what? Bitching.
You children barely ate anything. And after all the trouble I went to.
It was delicious, it really was. It's just that we're not used to such rich food. Yeah, that's it. We eat a lot of plain food around here.
Well, when I was growing up, we weren't allowed to be finicky. Things were a lot tougher then, let me tell you. None of the stuff went on then that goes on today. We were all decent, moral people with a healthy respect for authority and our elders. Not like the children today who rape and pillage and kill and lie and steal. Get away with it for crying out loud. Criminal, absolutely criminal.
So Glasses asks about Tess's son Kim,
Yeah.
and we get this.
Oh, by the way, how's Kim?
Oh. Well, Kim's fine. Just fine. Kim's had a little hard luck lately, but he's so high-spirited and full of life that once he finds his niche, he'll be fine. Just fine. No siree. No problem there.
Well, yeah, he wasn't supposed to mention it, and she freaked on him. Like she's been freaking the whole time. She's basically been freaking out on everything. Freaked out on John. He's 45 years old.
Well, this is right here because John says he has a date, and this is Tess's response to that.
Well, listen, thanks for dinner, but I'm off.
Where are you going?
Out. I have a date.
A date? With some cheap little floozy, I imagine. Some nasty little trollop who will take advantage of you and fill your head with all kinds of vile thoughts and ideas. Well, I won't stand for it. You're staying home tonight. Call that little tramp and tell her to corrupt somebody else tonight. Your father may allow such unbelievable behavior, but I will not stand for it while I am in this house.
You're too young to be dating. You're only 43.
So instead of going out, they all hang out and just watch a movie extremely loudly. I mean,
Very
so
loud.
fucking loudly, it over...
Powers the dialogue.
Yes, exactly.
Like seriously couldn't hear a word either one was saying.
Here.
Everyone!
If it isn't already too late.
Oh no! The scum sees us! It's coming this way! Run!
Can everybody turn it down? Shut the fuck up for 5 seconds!
Well,
Stop
Tess
screaming!
comes in, turns it off, and guess what? Bitch is so
Oh,
fucking
fuck,
bored.
Dude, I'd have fucking jacked that bitch right in her jaw.
You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Especially John. You're the oldest. You're supposed to set an example around here.
What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with it. It's only a movie.
Oh, yeah, that's what they all say. That's the trouble with this country today. People watch this trash, makes them crazy, sensitizes them, opens them up to the power of Satan. I know all about this kind of stuff. Starts out innocently enough, and the next thing you know, mothers are killing their babies, and little kids are running around with handguns, mowing down their little playmates.
I'd have threw her over the fucking coffee table, came down the fucking flying elbow, and then I would Rick Root her ass. And then just been like, alright, Aunt Tess, knock the fuck out, let's go do whatever we want to do, you know?
But that does not happen because blah blah fucking blah. It's now Saturday morning and Tess is teaching Denise how to fucking deal with a whole chicken here.
The first thing you have to do is take out the inside. The heart, the liver, and the gizzard.
You mean they're still in there?
In the body cavity, yes.
Gross!
Denise, there is nothing gross about it. It's simply a necessary part of one of God's creatures.
But it's still gross.
Oh, stop that. Just reach in there and pull it out. It's time you learned how to prepare food properly.
I'd rather not.
Denise!
All right.
She's like, stick your whole hand up there and pull the fucking guts and heart out of the God's creature. She was all about that God's creature part, you know? Now stick your hand up God's creature's ass.
But I was wrong because there was a scene before this. It was a scene of Tess and Denise cleaning, and guess what? Tess bitching.
Dirt and dust breed germs, Denise. I want you to remember that.
I'll try.
Well, see that you do, young lady. After all, cleanliness is next to godliness. A clean house is a happy house, and a happy house is a temple for all those within to shower each other with goodwill.
So blah blah fucking blah. Tom is rocking out in his fucking room to his awesome
He went
cassette
full
player.
retard on Guitar Hero.
I mean, he really look at this fucking air guitar, right? So Tess busts in, all fucking pissed off and bitching again about metal.
I can't believe your father let you listen to this trash. Don't you know that the drug-ridden musicians that record this stuff hide demonic passages in it, huh?
I wasn't really aware of that, no.
Well, it's true. Honestly, Thomas, I'm really seriously beginning to question your father's parental judgment. I don't think he knows what's going on around here. Either that or he doesn't care. It's the trouble with parents nowadays anyway. Let their kids run amok. Nobody cares about anything anymore.
And then the mess that is his room.
Look at this room! It's filthy! Clean this room up, for heaven's sakes! Get with it and stop dilly-dallying! Idle hands are the devil's tools! Do it! Now!
Not a kind word from Aunt Tess, like ever.
So blah blah fucking blah. Tom checks the mail one more time.
Oh yeah.
And guess what? It's fucking there.
Oh, that is.
His fucking official Rambo survival knife.
Dude, that is sweet. Who didn't want a fucking Rambo survival knife? With the compass and shit? Hell yeah, man.
But he takes the survival knife home.
Like, did it unscrew and have, like, the matches?
The fish and the fish
Oh,
line,
maybe,
the hooks, and all that stuff. But whatever, he takes it home, and guess what happens?
He's very excited.
Tess fucking bitches.
What is that?
My official Rambo survivalist hunting knife. I waited so long for this thing to come.
A knife? Let me see it.
Isn't it neat? See the compass?
Give it to me.
What?
You heard me, young man. I said, give it to me.
Why?
Because, Thomas, your father would not approve. Let me have it.
Sure he would. He gave me half the money for it.
But whether he did or whether he didn't, it doesn't make any difference to me. I will not have a weapon
Okay, you know this lady's already a huge bitch. Why would you take it to her and be like, hey, check out my knife? You know she's gonna take it.
Yeah, for real.
You know? Smooth moves, eh, Jax?
So whatever, Tess wants to get rid of it and they struggle.
He's like,
With
no,
it.
you have to fight me! Takes it out. Yay!
And guess what happens? Tess gets stabbed.
Yeah. The redheaded, helmet-headed kid with the fucking metal teeth was like, he fucking Ginsu'd her, you know? I don't think he meant to, though. Her fat ass fell on it. But anyway, so they start talk screaming
Yes,
as
like they've
loud
been
as
doing the
they
whole entire
can,
movie,
you know?
yeah.
Oh my God, what'd you do?
Don't let anybody know we just killed somebody! Okay!
Which grabs the 40-year-old's attention because he comes down.
I didn't mean it. Really, I didn't. See the spell, that's all. Denise, you saw it. You saw what happened.
What happened?
She fell on Tom's knife.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't my fault. She pulled it out of my hand. She just fell on it. I didn't do anything. Should I call 911? I've never had to call 911 before. My friend Lisa had to call last month when her mom started gagging and choking on a piece of melted cheese that was in her onion soup. And Lisa said that...
She's moving.
Is she dead?
Should have grabbed the whole neighborhood's attention. I mean, who the fuck couldn't hear that?
And then they fucking, they check on see if she's still alive.
What do you do? Check her pulse and her toe? Because he didn't really do much.
And then they can't figure out what to do here.
That's it. We're finished now. We? What's all this we stuff? You're the one who killed her. That's not fair. You can't put all the blame on me. I'm really just an innocent bystander, caught up in circumstances beyond my control. Besides, if I'm the perpetrator, then you're both accomplices. Are you crazy? You don't...
Cool it, guys.
Please!
I said cool it! Wow. This is really a bummer. I gotta think of what we're gonna do.
You're in trouble. Life is over. That's it. House, you're out. Dad's gonna kill me. Now you'll never get that 10 speed.
Eat that shit.
And then Dad calls from his business trip.
Answer it, Denise.
Me? What me?
Just answer it. Come on, answer it.
Hello?
Hi, Pumpkin.
Hi, Dad.
How's everything going there, sweetheart?
It couldn't be better. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Hey, you sound a little funny. Everything's going okay, isn't it? I mean, I've only been gone one day. You couldn't have gotten into trouble already, have you?
Dad's super excited, you know? I'm glad Dad's happy.
Well, Dad, he also keeps saying how he has the best kids
Best
ever.
kids ever.
I was only joshing you, sweetie. I know I don't have anything to worry about with you guys. I don't know of anybody else who has such good, responsible kids. You guys make me really proud.
Well, okay. Here's
While they're standing over the dead body of Aunt Tess.
Yeah, here's my 2 cents. If you have an aunt that you don't really like and she comes over the house and she pisses your kids off and you're on a business trip and your kids just so happen to stab her in the gut and throw her in a wood chipper and make a pie out of her, you know what I mean? And as long as they clean up the mess, good kids. Yeah, good kids. You got rid of an annoying asshole and made a pie.
So they hang up, and then the phone rings again.
Oh, wow.
Hello? Hi, Mark. Fine, how are you? That's good.
But this time, it's just the boy, Mark, for Denise, and she wants to go out.
It's Mark Taylor. He wants to know if I can meet him at the movies in about half an hour. Could you join me?
No!
Why not?
Denise, what do you think?
Oh, all right. Jeez, you can be such a pain sometimes. Mark? Sorry, but I can't. Yeah, I have to stay around the house today. Yeah, I know. Totally. Wait, let me see. Can he come over here? No!
This chick, she looks like the kid from the movie Big with Tom Hanks. She looks like she was that dude, and all they were like, "Hey,
You mean
put
the
on
dude
this blonde wig."
that hung out with
Yeah, the
Tom
little kid,
Hanks.
the red-haired little kid that hung out with Tom Hanks. You know, they were like, "Put this wig on, throw some braces on, you're a chick now," because that's what this chick looked like. There was fugliness all around.
So blah blah fucking blah. They wrap Tess in a tarp, drag her down the fucking steps, and this fucking weird VCR cuts to them outside. And they're
That's so
trying to
gross.
figure out what to fucking do.
That's so evil. Fugliness all around, but I'm sorry. Helmet hair, hockey hair, fucking braces. Every time they opened their mouth, they were like, "Nyeh." I was like, close your mouth.
And then Denise, she comes up with a plan.
I have a plan. I don't think it'll work. It's too small for a body to go through. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea after all.
No, it could work. We just have to make a few alterations.
But, of course, you can't fit a whole fucking body in there, they say. So what do? They go back to the garage and they cut up Tess off camera.
Yeah, with their, like, electric, you know, chainsaw and whatever. And now, John is wearing a white shirt underneath.
Well,
his
they're all
flannel.
wearing
They're all
fucking...
wearing lightly colored. She's wearing acid wash jean fucking thing with the little buttons. I love that.
Yeah.
And,
So you would think them cutting into a dead fucking body, they would come out
blood would be
fucking
everywhere.
blood-soaked.
Exactly.
No, they come out perfectly clean with pushing a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Which they take to the wood chipper, but they're like, oh, well, actually, John says this.
Oh, wait a minute. This isn't gonna work. She's too soft. You can only run hard things through this.
Who said so?
It'll gum up the blades, and if we break it, we're sunk.
Hey, no problem. I have an idea.
We can't put soft things in there, has to be hard things. So what do? They go back to the garage, stuff her in the fucking freezer, and wait till she's fucking hard.
And they have a couple hours to spare. And they all seem pretty calm
Yo,
that they're doing
fuck
this.
yeah.
This is just like a regular day for them. And it's an annoyance that they have to kill their aunt and stuff her ass into a freezer just to get her rock hard so they can put her in a wood chipper.
So Denise asked John if they're going to be killers now here.
John, this accident, it doesn't mean that we're gonna start killing people everywhere, does it? You know, like that guy at the Burger Palace that was mowing everybody down with his machine gun?
Of course not.
Yeah, that guy was nuts. We're just ordinary kids. Oh, okay.
Yeah, are we gonna kill more people, John? He was like, I don't know! And the little boy was like, this real tight space, gotta keep cramming her in there! You know, they're all screaming and shit.
Yeah, so now we cut to them putting Tess through the wood chipper.
Because she's hard now.
Yeah.
You know? And so John looks like he's quite digging this. Especially when he gets to the part of her
With the
head.
head, yeah.
You know, he
He's
was just like, yeah. And let it drop in, like, you know, oh, okay.
And then we fade to it being Sunday morning where the kids are eating cereal.
Sunday.
Talking about, like, dreams and stuff. Not too worried about killing and fucking putting Tess's frozen body parts through a wood chipper.
Yeah, that does not faze them at all. By all means, have some Cocoa Krispies.
So blah blah fucking blah, we cut to Kim, Tess's son, driving towards their house with this fucking face on.
Having all
My
kinds of quirks
God.
and quirks. He was like, I'm like, wow, they let this motherfucker out of prison? Pro
And-
must have been drunk that day.
And then Dad calls, and they have this conversation about Dad coming home a little early here.
Hello?
Hi, Tiger. How's it going?
Hi, Dad. Fine. How's everything with you?
Good. In fact, better than good. I finished with everything earlier than anticipated, and it looks like I'll be able to take an earlier plane back. Expect me home about 2 o'clock.
I finished up my business trip. She swallowed nicely. I'm by home
Oh,
at
but
2.
two, yeah. So blah blah fucking blah, Tess's son Kim shows up and kind of creeps around for a while.
In his Eastern German car.
And then he finally makes it to the backyard where he sees Denise and Tom, and this amazing, amazing acting happens here.
Well, now, if it isn't two of my 3 favorite cousins.
Kim! What are you doing here?
That's not the friendliest of hellos. Whatever happened to how's it going? Or good to see you, Kim, old boy. Or glad to see you, too.
We are. It's just that, we weren't expecting you.
No, I don't believe you were. Not many people do, it seems. You're getting to be one pretty little thing. Yep, filling out in all the right places.
So Kim wants to use the phone, so we cut to him inside where he talks to fucking people about, you know, like bookies or whatever loan. It doesn't fucking matter.
And Kim, you know, is not saying much, but Kim's the best actor in this whole thing.
Yeah.
You know, John McButthead, you know, he couldn't act out of a bag, and neither could Red Helmet Head or fucking, you know, Lady Boy
or Tess or Denise. Any of them. But it doesn't fucking matter because Kim finds Tess's ring here.
This is Mom's ring. I can't believe she left it here.
She did a lot of cooking while she was here. She must have just taken it off and forgot about it.
That sounds a little out of character for Mom. I mean, as stingy as she is about everything, it's almost a goddamn miracle. But shit, who am I to look a gift horse in the mouth? This ought to get me a couple of $100 easy.
Do you mean you're gonna sell it?
What the hell gave you that idea, kid? Of course I'm not gonna sell it. And just in case anybody asks, you better forget about the ring and keep your fucking mouth shut.
And now he's going to try to force these kids to give him money here.
Now, first things first. I'm in a bit of a pickle right now. That's why I came here. I needed to squeeze some cash out of Mommy Dearest. It wasn't going to be easy, but I could have handled it. But now seeing that she's gone back home, I'm fucked.
Yeah, you told us. I think it would be a good idea if you left now.
Yeah, I'll leave. But not until I'm damn good and ready.
If you don't leave, I'll have to call the police, and I'll have them come and escort you off our property. You are trespassing, you know.
Don't push your luck, kid. I've been being real good and holding back, but I feel my temper's starting to reach its boiling point.
So, what is it that you want from us? It's pretty obvious, Tom. He wants money.
Bingo! What an intellect. Brains certainly does run in your family.
What do they have, like $1.20 in their fucking piggy banks? Come on.
So blah blah fucking blah. John shows him because he was out getting gas for the lawnmower, but it does not fucking matter. He gets hit in the face with a stick by Kim. Boop. And then Kim goes and finds $20 in his fucking pocket.
Shit! Only $20! These credit cards ought to be useful, though.
Listen, you're not gonna get away with this.
Hey! Before we go any further, let me tell you both something. Nobody fucks me over. Nobody! And if you tell anybody about this, I'll come back and get you. It may not be for a while. It may not be for a couple of years, but I'll get you. And believe me when I tell you I have lots of ways to make you suffer. Lots and lots!
That was well worth it. Knocking anybody out for $20 is always well worth it.
You know what, dude? I don't fucking care.
What?
They trick him to go to the wood chipper because they're like, oh, you can sell it.
Yeah, the way he's like, yeah, instead of, you know, knocking my brother out and whatever, you can go and, like, take some shit, my dad's computer, the TV, everything, stereo. And they're like, here, take the wood chipper. That fucking shit's expensive. And it fucking is. So he gets all the way up there, and he's
standing on a box or something.
Yeah, why do you gotta look inside?
He's looking inside of it when fucking John comes up, grabs him by the fucking legs.
Well, okay, wait. First off, like the chick was going signaling fucking redhead helmet head, and like to turn it on because it wasn't even on yet. I'm sorry, but I've seen those Woodchippers, especially ones from '89. You know, those things are crankshaft fuckers. You know, you gotta pull things. It's not as simple as just going click click and it's like turns on. You know, nonetheless. I digress.
And you know what's fucked up? Because I thought you couldn't put soft or fucking hold people through it, but it worked for fucking Kim.
Yeah.
But they do acknowledge it with Denise's line here.
Well, I guess you can put whole people through that thing. Yeah, but it is kind of messy.
But she was like, I guess you can put soft bodies in there. It's like, oh great, now they are gonna go on a killing spree. Just put all kinds of soft shit in there.
So, but they do realize they do have one problem: Kim's car.
Oh, one problem, and not the bodies spread across the lawn.
Two bodies sprayed all over
Aunt Tess
the
is
lawn.
over here, and some over there, and then You know, there's all of Kim there.
So John gets in Kim's car and drives it away while the kids start doing the fucking yard work that they were supposed to do. Yes, very quickly.
This is how cokeheads react when they're doing lawn work.
So John gets back home and helps out, and we have a pretty long fucking
I love the fact that the music is so upbeat, and you're like, oh, I don't feel so bad that there's two people spread out on a lawn, you know?
Well, let's hear some of that.
Well, it's not like they were nice people anyway. Kim was a dick, and you know, there was Aunt Cunhead.
So they finish up the yard work just in time for Dad and his CRX to get home.
Because Dad's such a big-time businessman, he can afford that pricey CRX.
Yeah. And they have a conversation about how the kids are great.
I tell you, I bet I am the luckiest father in the world to have such great kids as you. And Tom, you showed a great deal of responsibility by helping John without being asked.
And that Tom now can get that 10 speed.
I think you're ready for that 10 speed.
Wow, thanks!
You're no longer a puss, son.
And this movie ends with a shot of Tess's ring in the lawn.
Yeah.
And then credits.
That was a big ring, though.
Yeah.
Look like a nice size one.
Yeah, the credits roll, and this music plays. And I'm sorry I lost all my motivation for this fucking movie, but...
He's hungry.
Yeah, I am fucking hungry. You can tell just by looking at me.
You let hunger get away.
Yeah, I should have ate a fucking Snickers.
Surreal, you know, you're not...
But now I'm just Willem Dafoe standing over a vent with fucking wind blowing up my skirt.
Yeah, that was pathetic.
I guess on that note, for Gutter and Bird, this has been another one of the worst movies on YouTube. At least it wasn't Neil Breen.
Oh, but he'll be coming back apparently.
Eventually.
You keep promising that.
I didn't promise it at all. I said we probably will do it, and we probably will. Just not for quite some time.
I don't want to ever see him again.
So we'll see you next week.
People will be sending us money just to send us to, like, places to mix mash fucking, you know? Like,
oh, balls!
Take the patty of a McDonald's burger and then one from Wendy's and a Burger King and put them all together on the one burger.
Dude.
Like, these are all the different patties from every different fucking, you know, place. It'd be like, oh.
Dude, that would be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I want to get a quarter pounder with cheese, right?
Yeah.
Like, no bun.
Just the burger.
Yeah, because we'll use like Burger King's bun. They're slightly better than fucking McDonald's bun. But yeah, and they get like Wendy's, because you know Wendy's, they put their big ass burgers on fucking buns like this big now. So
right.
Yeah, let's do that. We need to fucking do that someday, like next 420. We'll just get all blazed and hit up every fucking goddamn fast food restaurant.
We just want the burger meat, not anything else.
But they'll go to Arby's and get some of the roast beef and, like, you know, create our own meat mountain.
We're gonna fucking die. Too much meat, too many chemicals from every different meat product.
Yeah, man, we'll get some Applewood smoked bacon.
Oh.
And we'll get some, like, fucking KFC, fucking, like, crispy things, nothing with bones, because, you know, we'd hurt ourselves.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We'll go to fucking Long John to get some of their chicken, because fish on a burger I don't think would work. No. But, you know, get some of their fucking just battered, you know, just big puffs of batter with a little strip of chicken in the middle, you know, and some hush puppies.
Stop it.
I'm fucking hungry, I'm sorry.
I know. You're naming off every single fucking place in the world they eat. I just want to take every single chain restaurant food and pound onto one thing and just dive into that.
Well, would there be a better way to commit suicide?
Take me! Crunch wrap, burgers and everything, pizza. I just fall into it.
I didn't even think about the pizza.
And you would just be in like this crevice of fucking just food, and you're going, ow. You know, like, Burger King, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, ow. You know, just going through the whole fucking lineup.
Nah, I wouldn't get Pizza Hut.
I said every chain.
I guess.
That would be even Papa John's. I mean, you imagine that? Like, all that goo.
Yeah, I don't like Papa John's.
Goo and everything. Because imagine how, like,
It has nothing with Papa John being a dick either, since their pizza's not
No,
that
they're
great.
just saying, like, it's like, imagine, like, you know, some burger places, you know, when they put condiments on said things, I mean, some of them just go.
Like, you mean Burger King with, like, the mayonnaise. It's like you get a fucking burger with mayonnaise on it, they're like. But anyway, enough about my eventual death. We're going to move on to the movie now.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, I mean, yeah. Tell your people, calm down with the condiments on the burgers. And Wendy's, why does all your buns have to be grease fuckers? You know? I mean, these fucking things are just the glaze of grease. You know,
we've had probably fucking...
I've never seen a dry bun at Wendy's.
6 or 7 conversations about you and your problem with Wendy's buns. I mean, for real, dude. You talk about Wendy's buns a lot.
I love Wendy's, but their fucking buns are greasy as fuck. You know? Maybe not get, like, the wrapping, greasy as fuck. Maybe not thread it on the grill and rub it around and then flip it over the burger.
It's not that. It's that the burgers, like, are burgers and the buns are almost slider buns. That's the fucking problem.
Just to make their shit look bigger. I get it, but, you know, I'm just saying. Somehow.
Can we stop talking about Wendy's buns?
We stop talking about food because I know you're hungry.
Yeah.
Pothead.
I haven't eaten anything all fucking day.
You could not eat anything all week
and
still be alive.
I'd still be hungry, though.
You'd be hungry, but you'd be alive.
Yeah.
Start feasting off yourself. There's probably parts in you. Like, there's Burger King over here. There's probably Whoppers around the side.
I would assume probably I have a part that's probably my whole leg would probably be Burger King. Because I like Burger King that much.
Well, then your body would start consuming itself.
Both of your legs would be Wendy's, because that's all you fucking
Wendy's.
eat.
It's all Wendy's around here, you know.
Well, can we stop talking about fucking
Taco
food?
Bell
Start talking about this
here.
awful fucking movie.
All kinds of Burger King up in this neck here.
I mean, John's home, and we'd be okay. Yeah, but you know what Dad says. You always have to have someone around just in case. Yeah, but why her? I mean, she's such a... bitch. Tom, that's not exactly the word I was looking for. Well, it's true, isn't it? Yeah, I suppose so. She really gives me the creeps. Well, there's nothing we can do about it. We're stuck with her.
Hey, everybody. Gutter Bird here. It's not Tuesday again, fuck.
No, it's not.
Really looks like you've outdone yourself, Aunt Tess.
Yeah, you shouldn't have gone to so much trouble. Yeah, you really shouldn't have.
Well, you'd better enjoy it while you can, because I don't intend to go to this much work and effort for many more meals in this house.
But whatever. They fucking... So what?
I do not appreciate your tone, John. Nor do I appreciate your taste in films. As long as I am here, my wishes are going to be respected. Understood?
Yeah. Well, I think I've had enough fun for one night. I'm gonna go to bed. I got a big day tomorrow. Night, guys.
Night. Yes, good night.
I was about to suggest that myself. You should get ready for bed.
So they hang up, and...
They hang up the giant phones that they have. Each room has a giant phone.
Should we call the police?
I don't know. I gotta think about this one. None of my class has ever covered anything like this.
I would hope not. Your major is in music. When this gets out, I'll probably be kicked out of the Girl Scouts. They'll make me give back my merit badges. I'll never be able to sell another cookie as long as I live. Oh, what a lousy deal.
It's probably not East German. I have no idea. It just styled that way. Somebody called me out on that. You don't know shit. I'm like, yeah, I know.
She got a call this morning and had to leave early. John drove her down to the train station, and that's that.
Wait a minute. That doesn't sound like Mom. She doesn't just pick up and go when she's supposed to be somewhere.
Well, that's what happened, okay?
Shit! This is unbelievable. Unfucking believable.
It's getting to the point where I can't even rely on that old bitch anymore.
What do you mean?
None of your damn business. Damn. Well, I gotta go then.